Whilst building my riding truck for my 7¼ inch gauge type Romulus Loco, I ran out of material for the buffer beam. I've got one buffer beam fitted, which is 4 inches wide and 20 inches long, and I needed another one for the rear. The only material I had was some 6 inch wide bright drawn. I couldn't really use 6 inch wide because it wouldn't look right, and it'd been heavy anyway. So what I needed to do was to slit it and make a 4 inch piece wide. My plan was to strap down the plate to the milling machine bed and then use a 6 inch slitting saw, which I have in stock. I decided against doing this really in the end because it meant taking the vertical head off, and it's a bit of a faff really, using the overarm, setting everything up, and I just didn't fancy doing it. I've done it many times before, and it's just an involved job. So what I have is a vertical adapter for holding small slitting saws, and this is what I use in the end. I set the plate up on its edge, one end clamped in the vise, and the other end against an angle plate, securely clamped with a G-clamp, and use this method, and it's quite successful. I was surprised really, it was so easy. No problem whatsoever, no vibration or chattering. I set my feed to about medium and just left it, and there was no problem. It just carried on through. As I said, there was no problem, but there was just one slight one. The arbour wasn't long enough, and it was nearly fouling the vertical head, so it left me about 1/4 inch more than I wanted, but I didn't really bother, because 1/4 inch ain't going to really make all that much difference. It just started squealing a bit at this point, but everything were cutting okay, so I just left it. I didn't bother trying to alter feed or speed or anything. Getting near the end, I had to keep a close eye on the limit of the traverse of the bed. I didn't want to do any damage, so I had to be very, very careful with the stop. All I did then, when I'd reached my limit, was to release the blade and then move the whole plate over to the opposite side of the bed. It was just a complete reverse of what I did when I first started, with the angle plate opposite end clamped with a G-clamp, and just carried on. I just fed the blade into the slot. It was lined up perfectly, and just let it traverse to the end. Misjudged a little bit here, a little bit careless. Unfortunately, the piece fell into the tray and missed the milling machine bed. Otherwise, I'd have had a nice big dent in it, I think. It sliced off okay. There were no step or marks or anything. I'm quite pleased with that. It just needs deburring now, and this spare piece will go onto the stock shelf. Nice handy piece. Oh, job finished. Just see how it fits now on the end of the frame, the riding truck frame. Should be okay, despite it being 1/4 inches extra in width. shouldn't make any difference. Looks okay. Yeah, that'll do for me. Yeah, job well done. Hope you found it of interest, and thanks for watching.